Now as I start again, this was just blacked out, grayed out. Fact of proof that somebody was using their email address on my Facebook account. This was just blacked out. A video grayed out. A video of me teaching my son how to ride a bicycle when he was about 6. This was just blacked out, grayed out. After I stopped the video and I called the motherfuckers out about it, suddenly it's back. Now, I didn't want to talk about all this because I get sick of talking about these son of a bitches. Just looking through this right here is going to show the proof. And if you have any questions about this raw footage right here, send me a message about it. Leave a comment about it with your or email me. Donate and email me a message and ask me about it. Here's the type of stuff I like to post. September 25th, 2019. At the end of the day, it's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about who you've lifted up, who you've made better. It's about what you give back. All these people do is destroy life. Most of them have no children. Most of them have been abused for years. I try to give credit. I try to be understanding and thoughtful in my processing stuff. I have said about the girls, it makes me absolutely sick. About the women that take part in causing somebody's death, that take joy in watching people die. Brookie Tier said to me in the field of intelligence, transmitted information to me. She talked of how Russell Fortner on October 31st, 2012, when he hung himself in the schoolyard of Shalimar Elementary School, where I went to elementary school, which was behind his mother's house in Shalimar, Florida, which is Fort Walton Beach, basically. A friend of mine. I didn't know I was in prison at the time. I didn't find out till 2014. She told me, and I cried when she told me this, I like to see them swing. And she told me that Russell cried for his mommy to help him as he was hanging to his death from that jungle gym in that schoolyard. That's the girl that set me up for this. That's the woman that claimed to be my girlfriend for 18 months. And then after putting me in jail for a crime I had nothing to do with, I never put my hands on her. I just wouldn't let her get something out of my fucking car. That's all I did. That's it. I don't harm women. I'm nonviolent. I don't hurt children. I don't hurt people. That's the woman that after I left, she said, I've said so much bad shit about him. And it's on here somewhere, or on the Cypress White page. When I found out that she told people I was just some vagrant that stumbled upon her at her house, or something like that, and that we didn't have an 18-month relationship together, and that I asked her if I could have sex with her son. That's goddamn slander. Abandonment. And that answer right there is honest. 2014, in a prison counselor's office, and everyone of authority is hard and cold in prison, even the counselors. And I listened to a man say to me, talked to me, and I was standing there in front of his desk, and he said, I got it, a Yankee dude, I got it. You got abandonment issues. And at 40 years old, I stood and cried in that man's office in front of him. Because for the first time in my life, so much shit that had gone on with how I had manipulated my own relationships, how I had avoided this or that situation, made sense to me. Because as a very young baby, which I don't know subconsciously if it has an effect, I have no memory of it, at 18 months old, we moved to a new place. And then at 6 years old, we moved to a new place. And then my brother left. And then my mother and father split up, and my father left. And then, not long after that, my brother and sister are a lot older than me. My sister left. Up until approximately 10 years old in my life, everything I knew left. Except for my mother. To hear that these people drugged and raped my mother, that these people have the power to mind manipulate or to encourage the behavior that my own child took place in the sexual assault of his drugged unconscious grandmother. What kind of people are these? This picture was taken from 6142, I believe the address is, Alicia Drive, 32503, I believe, in Pensacola, Florida. That was the first house, a townhome, that I lived with Brookie Tier at. 2 months after meeting her and renting a room in a house for 2 months, and then I moved in with her.